Alright, we should be live. Hello, everyone.
Okay. Hello.
So, I am here with the server owner, Pawofthewild, also my
Yep,
friend.
that's me.
So, Pawofthewild, we are standing in the federal building, correct?
Yep, the Federal Capitol building. What are your questions about this building?
Alright, so first of all, what nation are we in exactly? So the viewers know.
Okay, so the nation you're in is called the GRF, or the Gangrene Restoria Federation. It is one of the largest nations on the server, composed of 3 different states, like which these states are Fort Gangrene, Restoria, and Van Carlica.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, so what are your questions about these states?
Alright,
Do you have any?
so as you already know, I mean, I've been on this server for a little while.
You're literally the one you joined on the
Yeah, I was
first
like,
day.
yep, first day. So, you want to tell a little bit about the city of Gangrene exactly?
Oh yeah, the Fort Gangrene was the first ever settlement in this entire server. And actually it is a very influential spot because of that if it could. So originally the spawn was not in this very beautiful plains biome, but in a sad, snowy taiga biome.
Mm-hmm.
It sucked. It was like a really bad placement.
Yes, it was.
And it was not worth making a fort there, so we eventually traveled, and then short like a few minutes later we found this plains biome.
Yep.
And then I found that at first we assumed it was a lake, but now I learned that it's actually just part of a big river system.
Yes.
Which is still, the misnomer name is still Lake Gangrene.
Yep.
And then in there's like a tiny peninsula where that's Spawn Peninsula.
Yep. If y'all can see, right there was a
Yeah, it's
big thing.
really short. There's like a barrel in the dock, a port, and then there's like a farm next to it, and then the wall.
Mm-hmm.
And so I use my server given powers to set the world spawn there. And so for now on, anyone who joins the server joins actually at Fort Gangrene.
Until they get a bed.
Yeah, basically, yes. And so basically okay, let's go over to Fort Gangrene
All right.
to make this easier to understand.
Mm-hmm.
Since, well, you need to have the Fort Gangrene experience.
Yes, you do.
Unless did in the documentary you already shown around Fort Gangrene?
Yeah, but the way it look,
Oh well.
but it'll take a
But
good hour.
this is different because I'm like gonna talk about it.
Yes. Plus, you have a little bit more
Oh
footage, so you should be able to talk about
yeah.
it
Oh yeah.
more.
There's N. Hi N.
Hey, Ann. Let's see here.
So he's gonna probably join along with the documentary.
Yeah. So let's see here. Alright, so we are here.
So this is the spawn area, and yes, the sacred log.
Founded on the 23rd of February.
Yep, the first important thing. And then
Okay.
you see the welcome to Fort Gangrene and established. That's the date of its establishment. Originally, Fort Gangrene is just a city-state
Yep.
that became the Kingdom of Gangrene. And oh wow, I could just picture just like the old days. Like almost all of this was just empty space.
Yes. If
And this area right here, or at least around here, was once the tomb of the king that general made for me.
Yep.
After I built this building, right after I finish up this building right here.
Yeah, immediately I did lay the foundation, but I
Yeah,
laid
you
it
laid the
down.
foundation, but I finished it.
Yep.
And you built that after we established parties, which was really, really concerning.
Yeah, it was kind of sad to see it go, actually.
Yeah, but it was kind of,
Y'all got
stuff
your
happens.
map.
Yep, big map. The server, hold on.
You
There
know
we
how
go.
it's very bad that you hardly got a lot of space left in the fort?
Oh yeah, we need to terraform actually. It's not helping our cause with that, and also plus there's some space wastage going on.
Yeah, it's because mostly your northern area is being wasted by just sitting there and doing nothing.
I know. So we got potion shots, we got all this stuff, and then the future museum.
Ah, yes, the Museum of the Fort Gangrene National Museum.
Yep. Actually, even though the name is Fort Gangrene, it will actually house like artifacts of the Federation.
So more likely, my old flag will be part
Yep.
of it. By the way, I
Yep.
have my old flag right now, exactly.
Oh, sure, you do?
Yep.
I gotta take it.
It was...
Also, that's going to go in the artifact. Yep, the RSFR RCP.
Yep, the Restoria.
I remember that party. That was actually the first party on the server.
Yep.
I think it was socialist. Then you made it communist.
Yeah, then I made it a communist and then split up.
Oh yeah, the most important structure.
The first
okay. Remember the workshop?
Yep, the workshop.
I know it's different nowadays, but
yeah. I like.
But you know what? There's the one piece of remaining evidence of the workshop.
The roof.
Yep, the ceiling.
And well, also I mean
I guess technically some of these have been in the workshop, so.
Well,
but other than that, this is the only real evidence.
Yeah, it reminds me of the good old days during the beginning of.
I know, and then the first ever business that only made 2 Gs.
Immediately, you can just come up here and just go to sleep. You gotta make sure you pay your 2 Gs. If not, you will be fined for not paying.
Hey, your 1 G. It's 1 G a night.
Oh, it's 1 G a night now.
Yeah, so well, it's always been 1 G a night.
Yep. Well, I mean, I probably forgot.
Yeah, it's been a while. No one really used it, except for someone if they paid 2 Gs for it.
Alright.
I think Orion did.
Yeah, I think he did.
And then my most successful business is actually the pawn shop. It made probably over 100 Gs. Oh yeah, we're selling the Ice Show Speed Potion.
That's kind of cool. Oh,
I know,
they even named it the Ice Shield.
Yeah, you should buy it.
Nah, not right now.
Dang. Shake my head.
Yes, and as of right now, people, also right now we are having a weird thing with the course.
Yeah, weird cool thing, you know. Don't worry about that.
So, don't be...
The Federation is not responsible for any kidnappings from a cult. I don't know.
Yeah, we ain't responsible, so you'll have to fend for yourself.
Yep.
Unless it's a kidnapped governor, then it involves the Federation.
And then that would be serious, and we're going to send out the Homeland Security to deal with that.
Yep. Well, what are they doing more like the National Guard?
Wait, what's N doing?
What the hell is he doing?
What is he doing? Oh, this is something for the documentary.
Yeah, let's go see what he's doing. What is he doing?
What?
What in the world is he doing? Unless he's making a stage. Oh, this is like mud. That's what it is.
No, it's mud.
What's he doing with the mud?
What's he doing?
Let's see what he says. Unless he went AFK.
I'm gonna take a picture of this.
Yeah, so this is the Restoria Red Square. Yeah, it doesn't look very well. I mean, it was built later on.
It was built after the communist movement, the communist nation was collapsed, so...
Yep.
Actually, funny enough, the origins of Restoria was... It was just a simple farmstead.
Yeah, it was a simple farmstead. I still don't know what he's doing.
What?
He just leaves the game.
No, he's back. I guess the mud is possessing him. He's getting possessed.
Either that or his account has been hacked.
Let's just not say that because of the incident.
Yeah.
Let's get to the library.
Now we're in the public library of Restoria.
I know, I need 6 packs of bricks.
Huh? Why is he
Go add the mud to the brick factory. Add the mud to the...
I was say, what do you think that was? That's not even the brick factory right there.
Yeah, that's not the brick factory.
I mean, that's
I don't know.
weird.
Hey, maybe, I don't know.
Here's the Historial Mundi. The
This is a Latin translation meaning the history of the world.
important
And
documents.
then important documents, the most important ones right here.
Yep. The creation of the Federation.
Yep.
Just 2 pages and that's it.
Oh, well, because I need someone to really work on it for me.
Yeah.
And then we got forbidden knowledge, which you cannot show. Cannot show. Don't, no. Stop. You can't see it. You can't see it.
Alright.
God dang it, you're going to spoil some secret knowledge that will get our server hacked by the US government.
Yeah, I don't think I want the US government coming after us.
Yeah, so let's not spoil that, okay?
Alright.
There was some very important stuff you're not supposed to know.
The second most expensive.
Oh yeah, by the way, disclaimer, please do not do what the forbidden knowledge says.
Exactly.
Okay, let's get to the brick factory.
Alright.
This is the pride of Rostaria.
The brick factory.
Yay, brick factory, brick factory! I actually have contributed a little bit to the brick factory by a mechanism that allowed us for further efficiencies.
Yes.
And I see he clogged this up.
Oh no.
Oh, no, he clogged this up.
Wait, he actually do? Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
let me
he
go.
clogged it up. He clogged it up with mud.
I'm
Oh,
trying
no.
to see. Oh, hold on. Let me try to see. I mean, this was supposed to be a documentary, not.
And not a
funny.
reality TV show.
Yeah.
I don't swear because the new people might not like it.
Alright, so yeah, there's still a good amount of stacks of dirt. Why did he have to? I'm not gonna. I don't even know what to say.
Caution when watering and digging. And now we have a mud incident. Okay, well we don't talk about that. What is he doing? And he's coming back to the brick factory. Well, no, he's not. What is he doing? No, and he's mining it all up.
Oh, he's cleaning it all up. I was wondering for a second why he was even doing that. Alright.
I don't know. But
Where'd you go?
I'm right here.
Oh, I see you now.
Yeah, you see pretty much all of Rostaria. There's some few stuff. Oh yeah, there's a new factory going on. You want to see the new factory?
Yep, let's go show the people the new factory.
Well, let's go this way. Let's be unique.
Yeah, just be a little bit more speedy back this way.
Yeah, you see the factory there? There's a gravesite for Patrick's, close ones.
Yep.
Let's kill these creepers.
2 of them right in the same area.
Yeah, hit him in the creeper.
Now, maybe I am still terraforming, so more likely there'll probably be another factory right beside the fertilizer.
Yeah, I hope that is our new planned factory space. Actually, it might be larger because of what it's going to house.
Yep, concrete.
Top secret, by the way. We cannot specify what factory it is.
Oh yeah, we cannot yet.
Because it will sabotage our industry if our enemies... Well, we don't have enemies yet. I don't know. But our people who might know. And then look at this. Okay, at the fertilizer / glass factory, which the glass factory part has not been done, but the fertilizer part has been done.
Alright.
You can see here there's actually some fertilizer product in here because we were testing it out and it works.
It works very fine.
It's just big and clunky, that's all.
Yes.
But it makes it industrial looking.
Seeds in this thing, so y'all should be fine.
Yep. And then I love and this factory has the architecture of like a 1940s / 50s like factory design.
Alright, so immediately I think the people will also like to know how would the economy work in this server exactly?
Let's go back to Fort Gangrene and go to the White Bank of Gangrene.
Alright. Now.
And I say this because of its very importance to the server's economy.
Yep. Especially for you newcomers that join the server.
Oh yeah, because newcomers get a type of currency. Well, the server's currency called G's, G notes. Or we always say G's for short because it's just easier to say. No, I'm not referring to like gram. Like 1,000. Just gangrene. That's what G's are actually stand for. G note stands for gangrene notes.
Right.
And basically, to open a gangrene account, you need to put some ores into the account, and then you get paid in G's with the ores. But if you want to get those ores, you need to pay back the G's. This is to prevent anyone from just from putting ores in, getting a bunch of money, and then they just pull it all out, and then we have nothing to back up the value of the G's.
So here's your G's right here. Half a G for iron, 1 G for gold, 5 G for diamond, and 10 G for netherite due to...
No one has ever put netherite into the vault yet.
I don't think nobody is going to be for that. Alright, so, hold on, this is going to be a disclaimer for you all. You can join whatever faction you want. You are not forced. I mean, as of right now, the GRF...
Please. Okay.
Alright. So you have, alright, so as of right now, this is still the disclaimer. There is 4 factions, 2 tribes, and 1, you have the GRF as the nation.
Wait, there's a 4th faction?
Nah, I think I accidentally messed that up. There is 3
oh my goodness,
factions. And then
there's 3 factions, not 4.
But
man, you almost scared me for a sec, because I almost thought you were actually talking about, like, a new faction, like a new faction. It's like, hold up, I wasn't aware of this.
Yeah.
But... somehow, General had supreme knowledge of this.
Yes, so you can join whatever faction you want. You can join one.
You can create your own, even.
Or you can create your own.
Or be an independent. But, like, actually, a good chunk of people are on the server.
Which there is a good amount of people, like you just said.
Actually, there's now less independents because of the new faction that was formed.
Oh, less independent. Yeah, because 2 of the independents have formed a new faction. You can join either between the GRF, the Wanderer
clan,
or the Trials clan.
And Trial clan.
But if you want to be in the age of industrialization and technological advances,
and also economic and financial opportunities, join the GRF.
Yep. Where what is crap? I forgot the motto of the.
I know Rostaria has a motto, but not the GRF.
Yeah, if I can remember.
Rostaria's motto, if I remember correctly, is fruit. Oh crap! I gotta look at the flag outfit real quick.
I need to actually look at it as well.
Yeah. Oh, you gotta show off the flags eventually. Yeah. Okay. For industry and strength, and through troubled times, we rise again. That is the motto of the post-Soviet Rostaria. Actually, there is technically a motto in the Constitution, or like a saying, like at the end of the Constitution. Let's go to it.
All right.
I know I'm dragging you around everywhere, but hey.
Well, I'm the one that's making the documentary, so I mean, yeah, I'm supposed to.
Bro, you're like the cameraman.
Yep.
Basically, in this scenario.
Yep, I am the cameraman.
Okay. Okay, and the last page of the Constitution, it says, "Bless the GRF." That is basically our motto, I guess.
That sounds like the motto.
Yep. Good enough. So, do you have any further questions about the GRF, or...
Now, for citizenship, if somebody wants to join, let's say, if somebody... Alright, so, I say a good amount of people would have a question like that, so we should answer that.
Yep.
So, if somebody, let's say, somebody was to join, like, the 2 clans we named, but they wanted to change and become a GRF member, how should that work exactly?
First of all, they need to talk to me first about it, because I need to know about it, and then I need to see, and also I need to, like, I have to basically approve of this change.
That goes...
But other than that, it's actually quite simplistic.
Now, if in case of a war, which I'm not saying, there's not going to be no wars unless something happens. So, in case of a war was to happen between 2 nations, but the GRF was not involved, and if there is a refugees, what should the GRF do exactly?
It depends on the refugees. If there's nowhere else for the refugees to go, like say they can't even go to the manor, they can come to us. But we will try to bring them to the manor first, because that's what Orion's manor, or aka the manor, is for.
Is for refugees.
Yep.
Now,
That is our policy on refugees and war-torn situations.
immediately is also in our wartime situation that no state is to supply any faction unless it is necessary.
Unless it's like an ally faction to the GRF.
Yes, as of right
Any
now,
state in the Federation that supplies the enemy faction is basically a treasonous state and will be basically treated as a hostile nation to be taken over.
yes. Now, yes,
Yep.
civil wars can actually happen on the server,
Yeah.
but it has to be. But you have to follow how the civil war has to happen.
Technically, was there technically a civil war between the Kingdom of Gangrene and the RFSR?
I don't think there was. Was there?
Well, it was kind of like a semi-Cold War situation.
Yes, it was like a little Cold War situation going on. Not a very.
It was quite
tense.
tense. It was very tense, and then the TNT incident that kind of made it even worse.
Yes.
No, that was after. Actually, the TNT was like during the beginnings of the Federation.
Yes, it was during the beginning of the Federation. Now, immediately, yes, you are allowed to have TNT, but it has to be either for mining purposes, but it has to be put in military use in case of a war was to happen.
Or put it away safely, at least, so you don't blow up the whole
Put it
server.
away safely. So immediately, this would probably be the end of the documentary, everyone. You have the server owner, Pawofthewild, and me, the general.
Yep.
I hope
I'm gonna
you
get
all... Yep, there is the flag shield he has. So I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe. It will be an honor to, how do you say it, promote his server. This server is a good server. If you people want to join it, it's fine. If you don't, I mean, that's also fine.
And everyone is allowed, basically. Everyone.
Yep, everyone. No matter what age you are, no matter...
Anything. Just
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
I don't care. As long as you want to play on the server, that's all that matters to me.
So, I will see you all again soon. Goodbye.